During this presentation, I'm going to attempt to show you the difference between visual pleasing experiences and those whose eye candy might be quite souring and unpleasing. Let's start with some that might be sour and unpleasing. So this is an ad page, and I would guess, my guess is probably just as good as yours, that they're trying to sell anything that has wheels or that is movable, but you can see that it's overstimulating. Everywhere you look, your eye is drawn in a million different places, and you really can't focus on any specific item that's on this web page. So this is definitely something that might be sour and unpleasing. As a PE teacher, I often use websites, and I ask my kids to access websites, and this would be one that I'd also consider to be visually sour and unpleasing. Yeah, the eye candy here is definitely sour. You can see that. To me, it's a little overstimulating. Up on top here, they've got some spinning wheels, multiple colors everywhere. My eye is drawn to multiple locations at the same time practically. Even the background here with the little swirlies kind of draws you away from the information that you may be trying to deliver to your intended audiences. So again, quite sour, unpleasing. Let's transfer though to something that may be a visually pleasing experience, something that is a little bit less cluttered. So right here, this web page is a little bit less cluttered, kind of pleasing to the eye. It seems to be well organized. It kind of fits into my philosophy of less is more. It's pretty plain and simple. The only problem with this web page, in my opinion, is you have to know who your intended audience is. If I click on one of these kids tabs right here, you can see that they actually have some advertising, probably not necessary for children, and in my opinion, not very user-friendly. An elementary age student, there's just too many words going on here, and it goes on and on and on and on, and I think it's going to lose its effectiveness of the intended audience. So it can be good, even though it doesn't hit your intended audience all the time. Let's try another one. So now the intended audience is not elementary age children anymore. Definitely it's for educators, and to me this is very well organized, very user friendly. It's got all the tabs up here that are well organized. You can specifically go into any area that you want to. When you scroll down the page, again, the organization to me is spot on. It's got it broken down in different grade levels, different subject areas. Perfect for what I think visually stimulating and not overstimulating is trying to achieve. Let's look at another one. Again, right here, the intended audience is educators. It's a website trying to teach children and educators ideas of how to continue to lead healthy lifestyles. And again, very well organized, not overstimulating. As you scroll down, the information seems to be straightforward, right there at your fingertips. Again, that's what we're looking for, and a well organized and stimulated appropriately presentation. Let's try another one. Right here we've got this website, and this guy is the guru for integrating technology into physical education. He's based out of Australia, and again, very simple. Again, less is more. It adheres to that philosophy. It's very eloquent, simplistic. If you click on, let's try clicking on one of the workshops tabs here. Click on, let's see what he's got. So again, he's got some different workshops that you can access all the times. Very user-friendly. Interactiveness is perfect, spot on. So when putting together any presentation, it's important that you do keep in mind your intended audience in my opinion, you need to stick to that philosophy of less is more, and make sure that the eye candy is visually pleasing and not souring and unpleasing.